Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to the Elf here. Let's get into some cards and see how you're doing, how well you're doing. If you're new to this channel, please hit the subscribe button. Feel free to share this video with anyone that you might think would benefit off of this reading. Yeah, it's tarot cards, so don't force it to fit your situation. Just try to relax, come into alignment. Yeah. On the record, just want to say that I'm a little bit tired, which is totally okay. I just want to be in a calm space, and if I'm speaking too low, please just raise up the volume on your phone or on your computer, any gadgets, and alright, gizmos. I pre-pulled a card for this reading, which was the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So some of y'all might be going through some issues that has to do with overspending, having some issues with feeling the nobility within your own energy field, or having issues with letting other people down or becoming too independent. And I just want to let you know that it's totally okay to be in processing. It's totally okay to feel like you need to do certain things in order to get your money up, in order to get your truth game up. All right. I'm also getting Magician in reverse for you. Some of y'all, get your yes game back online. Either tap into your masculine or your feminine energy. Okay, you're ready. Okay, bringing everybody in. A lot of feminines in here. Hey. Alright, let's see how you're doing. And I appreciate you being here, truly. Yeah. So the King of Cups came up, the Magician in upright, which is really good. Four of Wands in reverse, Three of Swords in reverse, Four of Cups upright. So I'm feeling like you're dealing with yourself and another person. This has to do with putting down the weapon of choice and to realize that the happy family coupling union potential is, the air has kind of like gone out of it, and you're overly saturated with people offering you information, and you might be spiritually saturated with information. So just be kind to yourself and realize that you're putting in all of that work. You're doing all of that stuff. You're a yes person, and you really know how to emotionally manipulate others and yourself, and you're really comfortable to talk to when it comes to emotional stuff, because you really pick and choose. You're very picky when it comes to who gets to understand and who gets to get into your emotional frame of being. Yeah. Right. What else are you going through? I'm getting a lot of reverse cards, but I want to focus on the Hierophant right now. The, the orthodox energy, the tried and true methods of devotion. The strength card, yeah, it's kind of like you're being very strong, you're being very Virgonian, so it's like focusing on the money, focusing on your vanity, and focusing on feeling beautiful, which we talked about in the last video. It's like it's very important to feel beautiful and to work on that inner beauty and to shine from within, and to really get your money and not become overly, materialistic, but truly get into the energy of the workaholic energy, which has to do with maybe some of y'all are managing property. Some of y'all might be managing apartments. Excuse me. I just did some hape, which is kind of intense on the nose. And I was just listening to another tarot card reader, and she was really channeling a lot of this Drake energy. So you might be also listening to hip hop. You might be listening to trap. You might be listening to Travis Scott. You might be listening to Post Malone. You might be listening to Nicki Minaj or Doja Cat and all of those, people love and hip hop type of energies. And you, yeah, okay. You might be also physically endowed with really nice features. So, my nose is itching. So, congratulations on your physical features. Be proud of it. Get into it. And make sure that you're not, lashing out at the divine. Make sure that you properly digest all these lyrics that are coming at you left and right. Because if you're listening to all of the above, all of the aforementioned artists, you're dealing with addiction energies, you're dealing with profanity, you're dealing with sexual misconduct, you're dealing with criminals, you're dealing with all of that. So just be mindful and cleanse yourselves whichever way that you know how. Queen of Wands and the Chariot. Alright. So you definitely are tuning into the connection between your willpower and your visions. So learning to become a sphinx is part of what we're doing here. Being able to listen deeply and to really ask the right questions to people that aren't necessarily expecting you to be the center of attention, to be the Queen of Wands, to be the feminine counterpart of whatever boss energy that comes into the room and changes everybody's life around, which is something that you're fully capable of. So, congratulations on your manifestational powers, and on your listening to the higher truths. It's just that just because something is tried and true and people are regurgitating well adapted ideas doesn't mean that they didn't take the step from having the Seven of Swords, OCD type of accumulation of energy, and turning it into the Hierophant, which is maybe some of the people that you're listening to might be really good, but you're in this, or maybe you're the Hierophant and someone else is in the strength in reverse, which is warning because it has to do with lashing out. But you got the King of Cups, so your emotionality, it's really steady and going. So I'm prone, or I'm leaning towards someone else in your life is really struggling with the higher messaging system that is installed in your life. So just be mindful of people lashing out at higher truths and lashing out at all this divine information coming in from above. So I would rather associate myself with people that are listening to the divinity in their lives rather than the people that are, you know, simply there for the drug abuse and for the gifts that you're able to offer. Because it's like, in order to gain flow in your practices, you really need to cut people off that aren't necessarily supporting you when you're really trying to establish yourself. So, and I can truly feel the support coming in this aspect for you, because it has to do with uh, you know, intellectual property, and it has to do with being in a situation where there's a lot of gaslighting and being accumulated to no-win scenarios where you're juggling gaslighting energies, and this is the path that you're moving away from, because it's aligning with the swords falling out of your heart in a way. Okay, it could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, I don't know, but you're getting your justice up here, which is like something that you shouldn't overlook. You shouldn't ignore the justice that you're getting. You also have the King of Pentacles here, which is like the gold digger card that is more of someone who is really connecting to the Hierophant energies. So, and you got the Queen of Cups as well, and the Justice. So the Justice here is you aligning with your yes mentality and with the comfortability of communicating with your familiar, be it a cat or a dog or an insect or a higher self or another type of animal. So you really, your justice is going to come off of the comfortability within you to shine in a public situation where you're allowed to have some elbow room, you're allowed to spin around, you're allowed to dance, you're allowed to express yourself freely. And instead of you having to listen to everybody else all the time, you're in a situation now that you're so saturated with information that, and your heart has gone through a bunch of trials, um, and you're not feeling like people are coming together in your life where people are celebrating this homey vibe. So I would suggest you creating that creating that tribal family vibe for yourself manually, and to really manifest that through your hard work as the King of Pentacles, who's getting your justice in this environment of managing apartments and managing money and managing estates and managing, who gets what in this breakup. And yeah, just you could also be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, because I'm getting the Queen of Cups with the Hierophant and the Four of Cups, which has to do with I'm getting big results off of the hermit mode that you've been through. So the isolation part is coming to an end. Yeah, you're just bored and you're just being unhealthy, and it's just a part of you um, being at a lower frequency level of vibration resonance that is serving the people around you. So you might be dealing with matrix programming, you might be dealing with shadow government stuff, you might be dealing with all of that. All right, let's do a little bit of a clearing. Chukurai Tiomolat Tatsiam Stukubwa Stia Pusiumwa Dajazaka Muatal Eryaka, connecting to the ships, connecting with the Sirians, the Lyrans, connecting to Yggdrasil, the Tree of Life, activating the third eye, 33333, portals opening up. Activating the sight of colors, connecting with the rainbow, inviting the summer in. Activating this ability to make things grow in our environment quicker and quicker and quicker and more and more and more and more and more abundantly, collaborating with nature spirits. Inviting in the cosmic Christ consciousness, the cosmic, taking care of the babies, priming our vessels for more channeling, for higher frequencies, grounding, ground. Collaborating, and opening up portals, connecting to the white light, and stop drinking. No more alcohol. No more trickster energies occupying your intestines, seeking to harness, harbor, anchor up, and suppress your multidimensional organs. All right. Clearing up your liver. Activating the adrenal glands, your spleen, activating your heart star, inviting in the Atlantis, okay, we're going to close it up, activating your heart, release, activating solar plexus. If you go into spasm, if you're crying, that's okay. If you're activating your shoulder chakras, that's okay. If you're sitting in meditation, that's okay. If you're just sitting there waving like I do, that's okay. If you're opening up portals, get used to it. Activating clear audience. Come on, show yourself. He's a bit shy. They're a bit shy. This crystal is called labradorite. Very protective. Yeah, all of this is pretty new for some of y'all. Welcome to another dimension. Just chill out, hang out, give yourself a hug. You know, keep getting into your dreams. Don't be afraid to write down your dreams when you wake up. There's this beautiful app called Awoken. 111111. Connecting with the selenite frequencies. Expanding your aura. Breathe in through the nostrils under your feet. Expand your auric field. The app is called Awoken. It has this circle and a triangular icon for the app, and it's free, and it's really a nice way to document your dreams when you wake up. 111111, angelic frequencies coming in, collaborating with the Swan Collective. We're still going. We're still live. Okay. Just become more comfortable standing firm in your problems. Don't be afraid of your dreams. Just ignore the dreams that you don't like. Ignore trying to solve whatever thematics that came up during dream time that you don't prefer looking at. Just be like, okay, thank you, subconscious. Thank you. Move on. Move on. Slow down. Slow down. Slow down. Slow down. Slow down. You're in the initial phases here. You might be prone to chaos. You might be saturated in reptilian energies. Just make sure that you're cleansing yourself. Connecting with the Lyrans instead. If you've been connecting too much with genetic manipulation and other dimensional realities and other lifetimes, it's time to get down to brass tacks and become the diamond in the rough and become more honest regarding your past and the potential karma that you're currently just paying off right now, and it's over. Like, whatever you do, you're not going to accumulate more karma. Activate. Okay. May you be blessed with lights. Blessings, blessings. May your wings be activated. May your light body come through. Ganesha will help with that. Thank you. Now we have 110, 110, 110, 110. Nice, moon star. You might be 38 years old. Yeah, your voice has healing powers. It's just that your throat chakra might not be activated, but I'm getting that you have a very open throat chakra. It's just that you need to practice letting the divine come through, and yeah, just I wish you nothing but the best for the semaphore activity, this Morse code luminosity that is happening in the spirit realm. Okay, When illness of body, mind, and spirit prevails, and we feel disconnected from the great song of healing, the question we need to ask ourselves is, what feelings or ideas or beliefs am I holding on to keep my wounds open and unhealed? And what can I do to nurture myself and open to the song of healing? Well, for starters, start listening to hip hop. Choose conscious lyrics, where the lyrics are, you know, it could be sexual in nature, but as long as it's not completely derogatory in sexual insecurity when it comes to toxic masculinity, because a lot of women hate insecure men. Why? Because insecure men, they gather around big tables and they talk shit about their sexual life because what? They're insecure deep down and they have to prove something to their friends. So they get trapped in boasting and braggadociousness. And it's fun and games. Um, and I myself am guilty of um, having spilled the deets of intimate events happening in my songs as well as a rapper. And I did that like maybe a couple days ago. And yeah, had to I've had to go through that song with the person involved. And they themselves are, representing a type of energy that's pretty interesting. Um, so of course, people can go into beast mode. We can all go into beast mode. It's totally fine. It's just that, um, yeah, freedom of expression is really something that we need to take honor and to just get the shadow, get the light, and bring it out. Okay. So I wish nothing but healing for the themes that you're about to sing about. Maybe you need to walk in nature and sing healing energies into the nature. And I'm going to do this myself this summer, sing in the forest. Yeah, your clear cognizance is coming online and everything is working in your favor. When it comes to elemental assistance, just know that you're a novice when it comes to this type of energy. Just keep looking for ways to open up your third eye as you anchor up on the belief in other dimensional beings and completely, humanize, normalize, casualize seeing other beings in other dimensions. It's easier to see dimensional beings in very high frequency cleansed crystals that are, deeply connected to sacred sites and stuff like that. So if you really want to get into that, I suggest doing that. Mm. Let's do some runic questions. So I'm going to give you a couple rounds. So just prepare yourself, ask a question, and then we'll go through it, okay? That's a no. Feels like the right way regarding promises that will be fulfilled and wishes that will be granted. And there's perfection here, yes. And there's divine masculine, yes. And it's the right way. It's just not the right time for something. So it's a no. But you could always manually go in and like, you know what? Now, next question. Try to make these questions life-changing and important for you so that spirit can come in and aim for your higher timeline. This question is probably yes, but it's draining your life force and you're not necessarily admitting that to yourself, but because you're going through a cycle, a karmic cycle, you're going through a transformational cycle, you're going through transformation, this is happening. It's good and bad, it's a neutral zone, but your life energy is being drained in the process, so just make sure that you're honest about how this is draining your energy and just really take a look at it and flip the script and nurture yourself with cleansing your liver, juice, fasting, get enough protein, experiment more in the kitchen. First thing you drink in the morning should be lemon water. So, and if it's not ecological lemon, then you need to cut off the outer layer before you soak them in water and put them in the fridge. Next question. I'm going to give you a little bit of time to prepare that. Make it a big question so that you can rearrange your life according to the facts that are coming up. And if you really want another runic reading where we go more in depth, you can inquire through my email. I think it's in my bio, and I could, give you a couple of answers there, or we could do a paid session eventually. Yeah, just let me know what you want. Okay. Next question. So that's a no. It's the wrong way. Yeah, it would be a brave decision, and it would be. But there's the question of reciprocity. Are you getting enough in return? Are you giving enough in order to make it happen? I'm not so sure because it feels like the wrong way. So it could be that you need to make sure that your higher self is connect to your divine feminine or divine masculine. Divine feminine is more thinking. Divine masculine is more acting. So either which one of them will turn your destiny in the right direction. But there's this necessity here that says, you need to talk about it with your higher self. And your higher self is taking notes and clicking you into another tandem portal that's you're accessing your higher timeline. Thank you. Next question. Make it a big one. Okay, I'm just gonna hold on. No, that's not it. We're gonna keep screening your questions until you're ready. That's not it. You need to ask better questions because we're not getting a collaborative effort here. So it's just like we're whipping it into shape because in the name of Lemurian codes, we're removing bestiality. We're removing this energy of punishing ourselves. And we're removing the energy of the animism, the imitation, the fakery, and getting your personality and your character back in check so that you can get out of check. And hopefully it's going to be a little bit of a reminder so that you don't end up in a checkmate situation here. So we're looking for a fork. We're looking for a discovered check. We're looking for defense or offense. Get into your tactical supervision and ask your higher self to come with some more boss-ass questions and remove all these notions of, no, but there's no trust here. Because this is about your sovereignty. This is about your higher timeline. And if you don't want the best thing for you, if you don't want guidance on this, then you're going to have to dig and look for other sources of guidance and information. And you're going to look for a long time in order to reach this level of accuracy. So I suggest you just get your question right. Are you ready? Yes, you are ready. All right, then we can go ahead and throw the runes for this question. All right, blessings. I love you. I respect you. I honor you. Thank you for bringing your A game. All right. So for this question, it's a no, because there's attraction here, there's bravery, and there's money, but it's a no. So I would advise you to screen the question regarding your inheritance, screen the question regarding your genetic focus, or your will to procreate based off of just the looks, or um, maybe figure out a way how to allow yourself to gain access to this abundance and this money, and train yourself to become braver so that you can make this happen for you, because I'm seeing a lot of positive aspects of this question, but it's a no. It's not even a maybe yes. It's a definite no at this point. Okay. Good. Just focus on your bravery. Get your bravery up and running. You can do this by trying to jump timelines and create scenarios where future events are more in alignment to the favorable wind experience that you're now getting with your justice and all of that. Okay. Next question. That's a big yes, but you're feeling like it's the wrong way. Some of y'all might be feeling that this question has to do with going in the wrong direction, but it's a definite yes, because there's bravery here. There's cycles of maybe this is talking about a cycle where you just aimed for some resources and that you know how to access in escrow. So it's like this is abundance and this is value and this is currency waiting for you in the pockets of your choices, but it's not your destiny to move in this direction. So you could either talk to your higher self and talk to your shadow and to course correct the internal feeling of moving in the wrong direction based off of that question that you just asked. All right, can we wrap it up? All right, we're gonna wrap it up. Be nice to yourselves. I love you. Blessings. And please comment down below if you got anything out of these runes and what kind of questions that popped up for you. I want to hear your personal experience. Yeah, and to my new subscribers, thank you so much for subscribing. I love and appreciate every single one of you. Sending you so much love. All right. Bye for now.